Dana Marie. I am a special educator and have been a teacher and working in public schools for over 15 years now. I started as a social studies teacher, then a co-teacher in special education, most recently as a team chairperson for special education. And I bring all of those roles into my work with Empowered to Advocate.
And I'm Michelle. I have been a special education teacher for 2 decades now, starting in a private school for students with autism, and then working in public schools as an 8th grade inclusion teacher, 6th grade inclusion teacher, and a small group math interventionist. And most recently for 9 years now as a team chairperson and overseeing the evaluation processes and programs at my school, both inclusion and substantially separate programs. And here at Empowered to Advocate, we work together to bring our knowledge and skills to help caregivers and parents be empowered advocates for their children. So when you walk into a meeting, you know exactly the lingo that is being used in a meeting, you understand what is happening, and you are better empowered to feel confident using your voice to ask questions and ask for what you believe your child should have access to in order to have full access to their public education.
And there's a lot of reasons we do this, and the big reason, the main reason, is because we realized in our roles as team chair people, but also in our roles as teachers, that there really were a lot of barriers to parents and caregivers and families getting access to information about special education from the beginning, initial evaluation, all the way through the IEP process. And we often heard from parents who were just really confused about the process, really confused, like Michelle said, about the lingo, and just needed more support in getting that information. Schools right now are obviously struggling, and one thing that we want to make sure that we do is send parents into meetings with as much information as they possibly can so that they can work together with the schools, with the teachers, with the whole team at the schools to make sure they're coming up with the best plan for their kid.
And one of the reasons we have organized Empowered to Advocate more as a coaching experience with caregivers, as opposed to necessarily being the advocates that go into a meeting with you, is because sometimes that can create a climate or feeling in a team meeting that can make people hesitant or nervous or anxious about collaboration. So taking that piece out and really empowering caregivers, empowering you to be your child's advocate for the most part is what we're really passionate about doing. And we coach caregivers in a variety of different ways. We've worked hard to create services, either one-off sessions or 3-month coaching options, as well as small group. If you have some friends or other families that could benefit from this, we also have special packages where you can work together in a group coaching scenario. If you don't see something that might work for you or that you're not sure which would work for you, we also offer individualized sessions and packages to help you the best that you need.
One thing we've noticed too with a lot of parents and caregivers since we started Empowered to Advocate is time is obviously scarce for families. And so one thing that we've been able to do is have more sort of asynchronous conversations with parents and caregivers over email, sending us documents for us to look at. We'll send them back, helping them to write letters to schools, helping them to write their parent concerns. Those are all things that can kind of happen whenever you're able to jump on email or jump online and don't necessarily have to happen in person or on a Zoom call. So like Michelle said, there are lots of options and lots of different ways to fit us into your schedule so that we can help you make sure that you have the best information going into your children's school and their meetings. So where can you find us? Everywhere these days. You're probably sick of seeing us. So you can find us on Instagram at Empowered to Advocate, to like the number. We are also on LinkedIn. You can find us at the same, at Empowered to Advocate. Our email is empoweredtoadvocate@gmail.com. And our website is empoweredtoadvocate.com, also with the 2. There you can find all of our services, our blogs, our most recent information, any specials that we're running, and multiple ways to get in touch with us. So head on over to our website or our Instagram. Find us wherever you are landing online, and we can't wait to work with you.